Naruto knew this was a bad idea. Kurotsuchi and Han had no choice but to bring Naruto to their village. He had a better chance explaining his mission to the Kage, though the odds were stacked against him in every way. Thousands of civilians and shinobi alike watched him walk through the streets, led by Han, Kurotsuchi, and 2 squads of stone Anbu. The killing intent was sickening, but Naruto ignored it, as he always did. Kurotsuchi had been willing to force the people into their homes, since she had some control as the Kage's granddaughter. But Naruto refused. Best not to cause greater panic. He also noticed Han attracted a lot of attention despite his presence. Clearly the stone viewed Jinchuriki like the leaf did. That could be a reason why Roshi disappeared, Naruto thought. Thought you should know this Han guy was lying to you. He's got our 5th sibling, not the 4th like he said in that clearing, the One-Tails shrieked. Clearly they don't trust you. I figured as much, Naruto muttered. Legends say the Four-Tails used lava, not steam. I can't blame them for not trusting me either. They barely know me. Huh. You do realize you're talking out loud, brat, the fox chuckled. Naruto paled, looking to Han and Kurotsuchi, who both stared at him intently. After an agonizing moment, Kurotsuchi sighed. I guess nothing gets past you. It's also good to know you talk to your tailed beasts. Nice to know Han isn't the only one. Naruto sighed in relief before registering the rest of her words. Wait, you speak with the 5 tails, Han? He nodded. Frequently. Why? Naruto reined in his curiosity. Nothing, it was just unexpected. He kept silent as they led him to what he assumed was the Kage's office. It was similar to the Hokage's in size and provoked the same sense of grandeur. Naruto had heard about the stone's architecture, but seeing it himself was a sight to behold, even if everything was a shade of either brown or gray. He watched with a tense posture as Kurotsuchi spoke with the guards outside. It didn't take a genius to tell they wouldn't let him pass without their leader's direct order. Their katana were drawn, already itching to lunge at him. Everyone was. He could sense the eyes of every person in the village. They all wanted him dead. Now you know what it feels like, the Nine-Tails rumbled. I've always known, because of you. You deserve that hatred, Naruto snarled, being careful not to speak aloud. The fox glared but said nothing. The Three-Tails spoke instead. If the stone isn't willing to help, we can find our monkey brother on our own, though it will take some effort on both our parts. Then all we need is a fraction of his chakra. Naruto blocked the beasts out as Kurotsuchi was finally allowed through with Han and Naruto. They ascended to the Kage's office, Naruto expecting the ki to lessen at least a little. His assumption was wrong. Kurotsuchi, you better have a damn good reason for this. This offspring of a monster still breathing in front of me. Oh, get over it, old man. He's here to help our Jinchuriki, though I doubt you'd care about that anyway. The Kage was an old, short man with gray hair. He hovered above his chair, eyes closed, killing intent forming a dark aura around him. Naruto could tell why he was considered such a powerful shinobi despite his age. For the sake of my granddaughter, I'll give this boy a single minute to plead his case. If he fails, he dies. Han stepped forward. Lord Onoki, I beg you reconsider. Naruto Uzumaki isn't a threat. He came here with no malicious intent. Onoki didn't acknowledge Han, his eyes finally opening to see Naruto. The spitting image of his father. Sickening. Speak, ninja, before I reconsider my offer. Naruto glanced at Kurotsuchi. Her expression was grim. Clearly, she expected her grandfather to be more reasonable. But there was no turning back now. He had to do what he could, and use the tailed beast's plan as a failsafe. He collected himself, and stared directly at the Kage. The Akatsuki have at least 2 tailed beasts in their possession. The 4 and 5 tails will become targets soon. I hope to prevent them from being captured. I've dealt with the Akatsuki, and I'm also a target of theirs. The sooner they're dealt with, the sooner the ninja villages will be safe. Onoki snorted. So, what do I care if they take the tailed beasts, especially those belonging to the other villages? Naruto frowned. He heard the stone was the only village that didn't want to take tailed beasts, and only had 2 to maintain the balance of power. Onoki leaned forward. Moreover, you're also a Jinchuriki, of the 9 tails no less. I could just take you as the stones and leave our tailed beasts to be stolen. Naruto frowned, holding back his frustration. You'd rather kill me than keep me as a weapon. Even so, you can't, or won't kill me. The 9 tails would destroy your village if you did. Are you threatening me, boy? The Tsuchi Kage? I survived the likes of Madara Uchiha. I'm the longest standing Kage of the great nations. There is a reason the Hidden Stone has never been threatened, and that power shall be the cause of your demise. Onoki rose into the air, forming a circle with his hands. Particle style, atomic dismantling jutsu! An almost invisible cone of energy enveloped Naruto, Han and Kurotsuchi jumping away immediately. Naruto felt a rush of intense heat, activating soul speed. His feet barely escaped the field as it vanished in the blink of an eye. Naruto looked at the floor where the cone struck. Nothing remained. Naruto forced his panic away. He'd never seen a Kekkei Genkai like this. He landed, only for Onoki to create another field of energy, this time in the shape of a cube. Naruto threw his arm up, channeling as much chakra as possible into his hand. He then pulled it back, creating a vacuum of sorts from his palm. The cube's chakra was sucked into his hand, indescribable pain rippling through his entire body. Everyone was forced to cover their ears from his howl of agony. Naruto pushed his arm to the side, releasing the built-up chakra in a wide blast toward the office wall. One moment, the wall was there. The next, it wasn't. A perfect circle now adorning what remained of the stone. A rush of air filling the room as Naruto shakily found his footing. What the hell was that? Kurotsuchi whispered, Onoki staring in shock. Naruto held back a smirk. I don't ask for much, Tsuchi Kage. I just want the chance to meet Roshi, your 4 tails Jinchuriki. Once I do, I'll leave the land of stone. Onoki floated back into his chair, eyes closed once more. 12 hours, no more. If you are not off the earth protected by me by then, every shinobi at my disposal shall be hunting for you. Come on, that's insane, Kurotsuchi snapped. You've heard and seen what he can do. Plus, you know he's a Jinchuriki. Kill him and the Nightals will kill us. Or if the leaf, if it fails. 12 hours, Onoki repeated. Consider yourself fortunate you impressed me enough not to kill you now. The son of the Yellow Flash has already caused enough trouble for me. I doubt even I can stop my people for those 12 hours. Now leave, before I change my mind. Naruto frowned, looking to Han. His eyes were firm, but Naruto sensed disappointment. Kurotsuchi stormed out ahead, seething. Once they were outside, she led them to the only secluded area they could find, a small cavern used for storage. She immediately punched the wall, Han resting a hand on her shoulder. Sorry about that, Naruto. I should have realized this was a mistake. Naruto shook his head. You did your best. I couldn't have asked you for more. Don't worry, I have a backup plan to find Roshi. Han stepped forward. There is no need. I can find him, and much faster than you. Naruto looked at him confused. The tailed beasts share a telepathic link of sorts. They can sense and speak with one another from long distances. The 4 and 5 tails have been in the same village for decades, so their link is much stronger. With this, I can find Roshi. You've already risked your life to save them. Please, Naruto, let me help with your mission. You shall be safer outside the Land of Stone. Naruto was taken aback. I appreciate the help, but the tailed beasts want me to do this. Han chuckled, reaching his fist out. Naruto hesitantly bumped his own against it. It's been some time, brothers. The One-Tails shuddered at the sight of the 5 tails inside Naruto's head. I don't think I can handle more of you in here. The 5 tails was white, its body the shape of a horse, and its head a dolphin, horns protruding from the top. Naruto stared as Han sat atop its head. A pleasure to see you all well, it said in a smooth voice. If you consider being reduced to 1% of ourselves, then sure, the Tanuki growled. From what I understand, it could be worse. So, you can find the 4 tails? Naruto asked, standing his ground before the standing beast. Yes, though him and Roshi would prefer to be left alone. However, once I explain everything to them, they'll be willing to meet with you. The horse dolphin looked to the fox. So, is he the one? The 9 tails blinked in response, the 5 tails nodding. Once we find Roshi, I shall send a message to you. Then we will share a part of the tailed beasts. That is your objective, to save them? Han asked. Unfortunately, Naruto nodded. Thank you, Han. I accept your offer. If you can find Roshi, I can use that time to go to the hidden cloud. The 2 and 8 tails will be a lot of help if I can convince them. Naruto, while we search for Roshi and his companion, we can also look for the 6 tails. He's in hiding, correct? The 5 tails asked. Naruto nodded. Then we are in agreement, Han stated. Kokuo and I shall begin as soon as possible. I doubt Lord Onoki will care if I disappear for a while. He didn't when Roshi left. Naruto smiled, before a look of confusion formed on his face. He was just about to ask what Kokuo meant, when he was shaken out of his mindscape by Kurotsuchi. Hello? I'm still here, you two. Stop staring into space. Naruto pushed his question aside, smiling at her. Thanks again, Kurotsuchi. Han has agreed to help me. She sighed. I figured. I'm afraid there isn't much I can do but try to keep you safe while you're in the Land of Stone. Roshi is an old friend. If I didn't help a fellow Jinchuriki like him, he'd probably be mad at me. Naruto chuckled. He was lucky to have met Kurotsuchi in the past. The same was for Han now. With his help, he could fulfill the tailed beast's wishes. There was only one other issue he had to deal with before continuing to the Land of Lightning. If you like what you just heard, consider hitting the subscribe button and bell icon to get notified about new videos. If there's a part you've missed, then check out the entire playlist on screen. If you like this story, please share it with your fellow anime lovers. Any support helps a lot. That's all for now. This is Ninja Kai, disappearing in a golden flash.